Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want to back to the Gamer Show. I'm MikeC.
And I'm Fred Wild.
Man, today we're talking to you about guys just relaxing, man.
Yeah. Now, this is for the ladies, right? Because I can't give a female point of view because, number one, I'm not a female and we don't have a female on the show. So maybe later on we'll talk about this. But for right now, this is from a male perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is going out to all you ladies that have a man that plays video games, right? Now, let's take it back a few years back, when parents used to tell us, stop playing that video game. You're ruining your brain and stuff like that. You're not gonna be nothing playing the video game. Oh, girl, he play his Atari every time I go over there. He always on this Atari, or he always on this Sega Genesis and all that other stuff. This is for y'all. First, you got people like PewDiePie. You got people, other people that's in the industry. Dr. Respect. Well, I'm not really gonna say too much on him because he showed himself inside of a bathroom and he got dropped by Twitch. I think that was, yeah. But there are millionaires that you can go on Twitch stream right now and see these guys. That's all they do is play video games, and they get hellified donations, and they are millionaires. They have houses for like Boogie Night 2000 or 1000. Whatever, the fat dude. He's not fat.
988, yeah.
Yeah. This guy, all he does is play video games. He has a house. His mortgage is paid. I think his house is paid off.
Mm.
But I say that to say that some of you females out there just get too ridiculous sometimes when, your guy comes home. And like I said, this is from a guy's point of view. He comes home and he plays his video games. And then you wonder why he's not paying no attention to you and stuff like that. You're wondering all this stuff. It's just look at, I'm not talking about all these guys. I'm talking about the guys that go out here to work their 9 to 5 and they come home and they want a little relaxation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give them too much grief by playing video games. Video games is an escape for some. You're getting beat up all day on the job, and then you just want to come home. You want to play your Call of Duty, or you want to play your whatever, and you just want to unwind. This is playing video games is equivalent to y'all females going out and getting your nails done, your hair did, all this other stuff. Now, mind you, your nails that last a couple of weeks, and then you gotta take them off. Your hair do. Once your hair get wet and it get back nappy and fuzzy, then that's a done deal. Then you gotta pay $100, $200 to $300, whatever, however much money that you gotta pay again to get that new weave or to get that new hairdo. Now that's expenses. That's if you're living with somebody or that's your girl. That's nothing. That's doing nothing for the household. Your hair and your nails is not doing nothing for the household. You can't go to your mortgage company and say, look, I got my hair done. I paid $500. You're going to take $500 off that mortgage. Or I got my nails done. You're going to have to take that off. You can't do that with video games either. But video games and all that other stuff that I can compare it to, that lasts a little bit longer. You can have video games for a lifetime. You can't have nails and weaves for a lifetime because eventually you're going to have to throw that stuff out. What I'm basically trying to say is y'all give these guys too much grief when they're playing these video games, and they just sometimes when they're playing, just leave them alone. Leave them the fuck alone. Let them do them. I'll let Mike elaborate on that before I go more into it.
Okay. Oh, right now. Cause I saw something up on Facebook as well too that really made me want to jump on this conversation with Fred when he brought it to me or whatever. So I saw a post on Facebook and it had a picture of a dude up there at home playing the games and stuff like that. And her friend was up there saying, "Yeah, all he does is go home and play video games and stuff like that." I said, "Well, he's happy. He has his escapism. He works all day and night, take care of the bills and stuff like that. And I know where he's at. He's at home, so he's content. Isn't that what else do you want? I mean, what else do you want? Just as long as you take care of business, you know what I'm saying? Treating the female right, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Let him have his space. Let him have his peace. A peace of mind is a wonderful thing, bro. It is a wonderful thing. You can have everything that you want and not have a peace of mind you're at, you would go crazy. You would go crazy. That peace of mind is a wonderful thing. If you have peace, contentment, and stuff like that in your home and in your household, and just have that place where you could go and say woosah or relax or something like that, man. Let him
Mm.
have that. Let him have that because he dag sure will let you have yours.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a two-way street, y'all. You know what you're getting into these relationships when you get into these guys. If you don't like somebody with playing video games, or whatever, you're not supposed to be with that person there. But don't take away his happiness and his joy just because of what your friends say or this ain't right for me. If this ain't right for you, get on out of there. But if he's content and everything like that, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Let him be. That's
And,
it for.
and some of you females, it's like you want to go for these guys that you know that don't have a job,
Mm-hmm.
that take your car all day and bring it back with the gas tank on E. Ask to borrow money so to hold them off until next week
Mm-hmm.
with no job. Okay, and those are the typical dudes that a lot of females fall for, right? A lot of females, and then they complain. Well, I gotta work 2 jobs to pay the bills, but oh yeah, but he loved me though, and he just come get some ass and then roll, and that's how y'all relationship is. Or he'll take your car and then he'll go get some ass from another female and bring it back on E. That's the guys that some of you females go for, and then when the guys that go to work, you know, come home, pay
Oh,
bills,
come right home. Come right home.
come right home, pay bills, and then jump on that Xbox or PlayStation or whatever. Y'all view them as squares or still kids. Why are you still playing video games? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That and those are the type of guys that people tend to shy away from. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their hobby, everybody has their interest, and it just may not be yours. Your thing may not be video games, but you don't have to shit on somebody else about their hobbies or whatever they do just because you don't like it. If you don't like it, I always say if you don't like the flavor of the Kool-Aid, you don't have to drink it. That's it. You know what I mean? If you don't like what they're doing, or if you're not interested in what they're doing, don't try to belittle them because this is what happened. This is how you know that and like I said, I'm talking from a male's point of view. This is how you know when your old lady is belittling anything that you're doing. I see you playing your little video game, or you're doing your little this, or you're doing your little that. That's it. That is belittling the person that you're with. Just fellas, I'm telling you, listen out for that. When they say this, your little this, your little that, or your little, they are belittling you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, especially with these people playing video games. A lot of people don't understand that this is some sort of kind of therapy for some of
Yeah,
those.
it's therapeutic, bro.
It really is, because some people cannot afford to go and talk to these doctors and sit on the couch, or they don't want to do that, or they don't feel comfortable with that. They feel more comfortable with going home, turning on the video game system and playing that. Whether you're playing Call of Duty or whether you're playing Frogger or Pac-Man, it's still an escape away from reality. You can go home and you could be at work all day and the boss is on your ass 24/7 the whole time that you there. You understand? And then you come home. Home is the place where you don't run, and home is your one place of just your zen. That's where you supposed to be able to kick your feet off. I mean, kick your shoes off and put your feet up on your own coffee table and relax. And you don't want to be with somebody that's saying, "Oh, why are you playing your little video game?" Let them do what they do. You see, I mean, you constantly see them all, especially you guys that live with the person that you're with. You see them on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're not spending your whole time playing video games, then that may be a problem to her because you're not spending time with her. Take time out to spend with her, but usually most people that do play video games aren't on their consoles all freaking day. That's these young kids that don't have bills to pay and stuff like that. But generally, if your man wake up and go to work, he does his 9 to 5, and he come home, just let that person chill out. Let that person play his game without being disturbed. You know what I'm saying? Especially when a new game comes out, when these Maddens and when these Call of Duties come out, you know how these fellas are, or you know how these ladies are. Some of these gamers, they come out, they get that game, Call of Duty, you can't just pop in and play it, but when they are able to play it, they're just chilling. They're chilling. Like Mike said, you know where they're at. They're not out in the street. They're not hoeing around in the street. And after 12 o'clock, if your man is out, the only thing that's open after 12 o'clock is legs and liquor stores. Well, not liquor stores anymore because they close at 1 o'clock. But that's the only thing that's open after 12 o'clock at night. If your man is in the house at 12 o'clock and they playing some Call of Duty or some Grand Theft Auto, just leave them be. Just leave them be, man. It's just, I don't know why we have to keep talking about that. And then you females that are hating on, commenting on other people's relationship, stay the fuck out of it. You have, unless you got a threesome, unless you a sister wife, stay the fuck out their relationship. Don't comment on nothing. No advice, no nothing. Stay on the outside looking in and leave that shit alone. It's don't be a third wheel if you're not sleeping in that bed at night with them.
Mm-hmm. You hit the nail on the head with that, man. You hit the nail on the head with that. So that's our little take on that, man. You have anything else to add, Fred?
Nah, that's it.
All right, man. So we giving y'all a lot of stuff these past couple days. Some real deep stuff. What kind of show is this? This is a game show. We talk about everything.
Yes,
man. So, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's thagamersshow with an 8. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook store page to find a little prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Gamers Club member. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these. Tell people about the Gamer Show, on what we do here. Tell them to subscribe.
And please remember to like and subscribe to all our social media networks. And we will see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
The Gamer Show.
Next time, keep watching as always. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, y'all.
There you go.